Hey guys, we're going to continue off from where we were last time. We're preparing our war against the French. We're trying to amass some horse archers because we're going to plan to attack New Orleans and then attack. We're going to want to attack from multiple directions. We're going to try and attack Reims. We're going to try and threaten Reims, take Orleans, and take the iron from Tours at the same time. What I think I need to do is I need to make sure that my unit forces are where they need to be. So we've been keeping our eye on the Ottomans. He could try and attack us, but we're going to want to save up some gold so we can create an emergency axeman to make any attack particularly expensive. But from what we've seen, it doesn't look like he is plotting anything against us at this time. And we've got a large enough army that he probably would be deterred from considering an attack, even if we leave the city vulnerable. But I still want to be safe and not sorry, so I'm going to wait, because the main threat we would have in this city would be him attacking it with spearmen, because then our horse archers and everything won't be able to defend it, so we want an axeman to defend it, because we'd be likely to be able to maybe move a horse archer in, because we're going to be pumping out horse archers out of these core cities. Now this city is producing axemen, this city isn't, but we did bring an axeman over here. I think we will want to bring the axeman to assist the stack, because if we defend these cities with just horse archers, we're likely to be crushed by a spearman attack, and he's got spearmen now. He'll be making more of them. So we're going to want to take out his iron. We're going to want to attack as soon as possible to attack these two to get the immediate win, and then take this iron away. And part of that as well is I think I will move this this chariot away, and I'll whip out an archer here, because archers are kind of junk for us. Archers aren't really for attacking, but you can make them quite cheap. 25 hammers. Chariots are also quite cheap, but we can actually use them. We can use the chariots because they've got mobility, whereas archers don't. And getting enough guys up here, because he's got this big stack, just having some pressure here could be useful. Now I'm mindful of the gold cost, so we'll move this guy out further when it seems more necessary. But for the meantime, we're going to be using this guy to keep an eye on how he's developing this territory. We're going to develop up these units. Because this is a one whip, we're going to let it go up a level, and we're going to do a maximum whip yield. So we're going to wait till it's like right here, then we're going to whip, and then we'll do the next time we'll do like a two whip. We're going to try and get a high yield on it, because we'll get some extra gold from that tile. And everywhere else seems to be accounted for. If we just check for trade, we know India is working towards currency. And if I just check techs, yeah, so they won't trade that tech. We'll make more horse archers here. We might whip this one out. I shouldn't have moved that axeman yet. I'm being a bit impatient. I should have waited a bit. But we're close to the gold that we need. We'll finish that road because I'm planning on getting a settler up there for the strategic resources. Let's use one of these chariots just to kind of see what he's plotting here. I see he's got a settler now. Hopefully he'll bring that settler out. And we're going to build a road here to help get our units in there. Because if we're able to take this territory and we have an axeman on this hill, we could then quick jump in the axeman, and that would like prevent him from attacking with spearmen, because his spearmen will just get like eviscerated by our axeman. So we need the axeman to help claim the city. That's its primary importance. Interestingly, we could potentially do something similar with a road here, so getting a road there might be a good call. Right, so if I whip this, then we'll get an extra 15. I kind of want to just get another pop on there first, and then do it when it's real close. We just got a ton of hammers here from chopping. It might be better that we chop it first, because then we'll get the horse archer out sooner. We might even be able to get it out in like the next 2 turns. We'll be able to get it out next turn because we'll chop and then chop, and then so it'll be finished a turn earlier. And then we can use it. Then we can build the mine. So we'll do that. We'll start chopping it. And we'll use this guy to get some roads going, I think. I'm just making sure there aren't other tiles to improve. Getting this tile improved actually could be really good for that city. So we will start to bring the galley back. Looks like he's only got 1 spearman right now. Hopefully he doesn't make more spearmen. That's what we'd want to see, but the AI are like programmed to make more. And we're using these as our cavalry cities. A forester's grown, apparently. That's kind of good for us. Right, he's made a spearman there. He's made a spearman there, so now he's got 3 spearmen. This city is vulnerable, which is good to see, and this city, he's not... Looks like he's neglecting that city. City's defense, he might not be expecting us to attack. Right, we've gotten all those hammers now. So this city will now get its horse archer that turned quicker. I think we attack when this axeman is able to move into the city, so he'll move here and then he'll move there and then we attack. I think that's what we'll do. So what we'll do is we'll start to bring this chariot out. That will time well as well, because we could start working on a archer, so we could make an emergency archer on that tile. I probably shouldn't have moved the chariot there, I should have moved him onto the forest. Got an axeman there. Don't know what he's doing with that axeman. Maybe bringing this guy back could be worthwhile to do. Then he can go into there. That work could, but yeah, that's probably right. And he'll go over and do that mine. Soka's just got currency, it looks like. Yep. Resources. We can get gold from him and we can trade for dye. I think that's what we'll do. How many crabs? We've got 1 crab. Can we not get more? I'd rather trade with Churchill crabs for dye, because that seems like a cheap trade. And then for Ahsoka, we have a spare horse. He doesn't have horses right now. Do we want him being able to get chariots and stuff? And horseback archers, horse archers? I'd rather not give it to him, actually. Because then he has to put his hammers into less valuable units. Horse archers are quite good for their hammer cost. I'd do it for more though. If he had like 8 gold, I'll do it for 8 gold, but not for 2. And then next turn we'll whip that. Well, actually, so we're looking at this axeman will go here and then a turn. And then what we might do is we might then... Yes. Okay. So this axeman comes down on here, prevents reinforcements from that. Just check to see. We might do like a little road, little skiddle like that to see. But if this city is only connected by this road, if we go here, that will cut off his reinforcements. Because it will take longer to get through this woods. Unless he's got them in that woods as well. Let's get on this hill just to see. Actually, no, it's not worth going on that hill to see. I think you can see based on the animation of the, based on the visual of the road. No. Why would I do that? Guy's insane. Right, so I've got 5 horse archers. If he doesn't bring anything extra to that city, that's more than enough. This, on the other hand, looks real bad. But I really think it would be worth me going on there to sack it, to deny him those resources. And if I have a chariot on here, it would be enough to... I could move on, destroy the iron, move on, destroy the road, right? And then have a guy on the hill. And then even if he attacks and he's able to kill the unit, this guy being here might be enough to deter him from bringing out a worker down here. And he would still need to bring the worker and all that stuff. Right, we put a hammer towards the archer. It might even be worth finishing the archer first and then doing a lighthouse. No, lighthouse first. Finishing that lighthouse off. And then we'll be able to work the fish, the horses and the cottage. And then we can start whipping any excess off of that. So I think that city will be sufficient for itself. Now maybe if he starts to bring these guys down here to take that city, that would be quite kind of... That might end up being good for us because he might use up more of his units on there. So ideally he would start to do that. I don't think I need to build the road here anymore, but I think I will do the road first. I'll do that there just to keep an eye on it. Yeah, it seems alright. Spearman. He's got a spearman there. He hasn't got a spearman there. Is it worth delaying the attack so we can then attack this city at the same time as well? Because we could attack from this angle here. That might be taking it too far. If I whip now, there's the overflow. Yes, and then it will have an extra pop. We'll have a 15 hammer overflow into a 19 hammer overflow, and then we can whip for 2 from that. Right? Maybe, maybe not. It still would be better. I mean, we've got so much happiness, we can afford to do that. I'm thinking here. This chariot could assist in attacking this city, as you see. And if I do that, yeah. Take a look there, that city. I think he's bringing this spearman to defend it. I'm going to go to there. Okay. I see he's just moved his archer onto that iron hill. Ahsoka's going for philosophy. I have learned this by philosophy. That I do without... Oh yes, the overflow is too much. I misjudged that, but we could whip it out another 1 for 1 and then 1 for 2. I have learnt this by philosophy, that I do without being commanded what others do only from fear of the law, or through fear of the law, or something like that. Alright, he's built a galley here. Ah, he's stuck an archer on that iron hill. He's got a scout there. That's annoying. Where's the scout going? I might wait one last turn, because then this horse archer could come over and attack as well. And this archer will move, hopefully. That archer will move. He's moved a bunch of his units from there. Why? That's them there. Okay, so I know where they are. He's put them in a forest with no road, because he's an idiot. This unit will get moved to there. Yeah, so I'm attacking next turn then. Let's just do all of the same. Tell me skip. You skip. This worker, you could come out. Work that hill instead. I want that work put out sooner rather than later. Galley. I don't know why he's built a galley in this city. We do actually want to build a galley in this city though, because we're playing on Terra map, we know that it resembles Earth. Down here there'll be some islands that could be good to settle on. And there'll be Australia, and Australia can have strategic resources not on the mainland. So I haven't seen any stone or gold, so there could be stone or gold down there. Or they could be like pigs as well, because I can't see any pigs. Or there could be some corn. You get like some different resources there. And we've got the gold we need. We just got to be mindful of this guy's cities back here. And if he asks us, if he asks us for anything, we will comply. we'll two-pot whip out that horse archer. So we'll be getting tons of reinforcements up here to go with an extra axeman. We need to be mindful of getting the settler there. Okay. Okay. Right, he didn't move that archer. But we can assess things in a moment. Forget that, forget that. No. Alright, he's built a worker there. This city hasn't got a lot of guys on it. He's moved his scout into this city. Okay, that city is just asking to be attacked now. This city is vulnerable. I think this is it. This is looking like this is the moment to attack. They're all in his territory. He's got this little workboat up here that can't do anything. We don't care about your workboats. Your civilians that are not combat supporting civilians, we love them. We really do, we love them. We don't have any issue with you guys in that way. But we do have an issue with your leadership. You've been a cruel man that demands things from us. You make us look bad because of your proximity to our people. You know, Charlemagne and Churchill, you know, diplomatic stage. We appreciate the past, though. We think you're good-natured people. We just think that you should be ruled by us instead. So we're gonna come over here and have a talk about that. Before we do that, though. Nice! We could get those two knocked out. We accept your offer. See, we're good.
Meditation brings wisdom. Not at all similar meditation. The race of the immortal gods. Know well the race of men forward upon the earth and what holds you back.
Resources. Still not much going down there, though. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah. Yeah, we're ready. Let me just check their glance. Just to see if I'm going to piss a lot of people off by doing this. The only person who might piss off is Hannibal, who we've got reasonable relations with. Right, I'm going to do... I'm just going to quickly check on the forms. I want to know what people say. Because I don't know if it's better to make your guys stronger and then attack and deal more damage to the unit, or if it's better to have flanking. So Civ 4 forms, flanking or combat. Oh, there's someone actually says this here, right? So Tyler says, oh, do you prefer flanking or combat on your mounted units? Flanking increases their survivability a lot. Units with combat are more likely to die, but at least they do damage. In 5-star combat 2 have less than 50% win rate, use flank 2 instead, which is 45% accuracy. Alright. 8% combat and 20%. Longer wars and great minutes giving the units time to heal and attack, again, favours flanking more, but overall combat goes very well together with the high base strength of mounted units. Combat is the better promotion because the chance to inflict damage is higher. Flanking is only something for few sentry units or great generals. Flanking also has the disadvantage that horse units are immune to first strikes anyhow, and additionally, fights where the units withdraw give only 1 XP or 1 great general point. I almost always use combat. Flanking is terrible. There's no situation where you should promote that unless you should stop that war anyways and wait for help in form of new techs. Mounted units are supposed to die for quick gains. If you are scared losing them, they are the wrong guys for this situation. Okay, that's Fippy of the forms. I see them on a lot of stuff, and I've really valued their beginner help guide. So I guess there's a plug for folk that watch this channel. I hope Fippy doesn't mind. If you cannot afford losses, you need more. Surviving units with flanking will be almost no health and useless for some time. There are many more reasons than just combat doing more damage, like flanking does nothing on defense. I guess someone suggests perhaps if you're wanting to go for enemy siege. Always combat now. Attack or die trying. Okay, well, we'll do that then. Oh. We'll do better with some war music. Shit, I've selected the whole stack. Damage that swordsman quite a lot. Alright, nice. We withdrew. Nice. So we do have a survivor. And then now we can attack this guy. This city is ours. This city is ours. Come on. This is done. This is ours here. I think it's better I attack here and then promote afterwards. Because then it will heal the unit. I'll do one attack promotion there just to make it above like 99% odds, and then we can do medic with them. Yeah. Oh no, we got the scout we got to deal with. Good thing we got the extra unit. And then we can move the axeman to secure the city. If in doubt, archer. If in doubt, archer, because the archer can help defend. The axeman can then use that road to get in. They can't move in now because they've just attacked. But this unit can also rush in because we built the road. So that's some 4 fort. Let's do these promotions because we can't afford to lose this city just because we didn't promote our units. That'd be like really embarrassing. So we do a combat there. He'll probably take out any spearmen. Do we want a combat or do we want a shock? Well, he's not going to attack with archers, is he? So I think we want a shock. One of these guys can become the medic. This guy, I don't see him attacking, so we'll wait, I think. This stack over here, though, the city's not got a lot of units on it now, actually. He's moved his spearmen, so we should attack here. We've got a high chance to survive and to kill this archer. Nice. We didn't even take any damage. I don't want to lose that city because I don't want to lose this position here because we didn't have a promotion. If they're going to see combat, if there's a chance that they see combat, they need to be promoted. Alright, cool. And then we can bring this guy over. We'll give him the same treatment of his promotions. The city's secured. We've got an axeman. We've got 2 full healed horse archers. We barely lost any horse archers in the attack, I think. I think we lost 1. So we can keep that attack going as well. We're going to whip one horse archer out here. There's a lot of oppression going on here. I didn't think that they would still be hungry, but whatever. That'll work out better for us because we need to get some more mobility going on here. And now we can go over and threaten this hill. That's a worker. Let's get on that hill. When we get here, we'll be able to see. Okay. I think it's worth pillaging this improvement for possible gold. 5. Okay. And we want to start spending, so we could potentially get a catapult. We could whip a catapult out here, for instance, and bring it over to help take Paris. Because once we take Paris, we'll start brokering for peace. We might want to take Taurus as well. Just because then he hasn't got iron from over here. But we can determine at that point what we do. Nice, we destroyed his galley as well. Just another thing that he's lost. Hannibal is cautious towards us now because of the attack on one of their friends. They thought, whoa, our friend, why would you do that to our friend? But it's really more complicated and more nuanced than that, Hannibal. Look, trust me. I don't actually want to fight Hannibal. I don't think... I probably will end up having to fight him if I want to win the game. But like right now, I don't like really see myself needing to fight him. I do kind of want to get this iron hooked up though. And what's the best way to do that? Is it like best to get like a road here and then what? These workers, getting them away. I just wonder what the best approach is. Maybe 1, 2, do a road there and then a road there. I'd rather do a road here, than here, just because it's within my territory more, rather than giving the enemy a road that they can use on this hill. But I am actually going to start getting the iron ready because a swordsman might be necessary and we just won't have it. I like look at the city here. We're in war mode right now. I don't really think I need to worry about libraries and all those other sorts of things. Right, so he'll go over and make the iron ready, and he'll come over and he'll do the roads. And I think a road here first will be better. And then he'll be doing the mine, and then he can do a road, and then this guy can come down and do this road. So we might as well just jump off straight, but we'll get there first. Okay. So we've got quite a few units threatening this city now. So we might take that city next turn. We'll just check what the tech situation is, the resource situation. We've got crabs. Where have we got crabs from? We've got an extra source of crabs. When did that happen? We've got crabs here, we've got crabs there. I will trade crabs for 2 gold. One of 2. Okay, well, let's do some more crabs, yeah? Rather than spend all the gold like right now, just like fade it away, that'll be like 160 over 2 turns and then we'll be nowhere. Just being a bit more frugal with how we spend it to kind of get the turn time a bit more accurate. before we blow through it all. So 35, that's like, then we'll be at like 100. So we're looking more at 13 turns before construction's ready. And we can run the science slider at that level. I think what we'll do is we'll just use a modest of 30% while we gauge this a bit more. While I think our economy is going to start to take a hit. If we run it at 100, it's 81 per turn. Let's just start spending the gold. Get it down to 100 and something, and then think about what we do. Fish to Ahsoka for gems cancelled. Okay, so we did attack there, we lost a unit. So we lost our gems. What, has he gotten fish from somewhere? You've trained an axeman. Let's do a monument, perhaps, because I want to get those sheep. Ahsoka. Oh, because of the trade routes. No, this has fish. This could be trading the fish. We're going to have to whip this archer out now because there's an unhappy pot. But that's fine for us, really. Then we'll do the lighthouse afterwards. What's he doing with this swordsman? Let's resolve this attack first. We're looking at 2 archers now. Fabulous. So we're gonna not get that worker. You move that worker out. Looking at like a 70% odds. We'll attack from this side first. Nice. Okay, it's pretty much a guarantee now. We could attack with this guy or we could attack with the axeman. The question is do we keep the city once we've destroyed it? Napoleon won't really forgive us ever. This war spoils our friendship, our close borders, so that's like a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I don't think he'll ever forgive us anyway. So we might as well just destroy it if we don't want it. Does it have a granary? It does have a granary, we'll see. If it keeps the granary, maybe we keep it? No, I think we just destroy it. Ouch. Okay. That's a high chance to win. Let's do that then. Go on. We get 68 gold out of it. We don't even have the thingy. No, we destroy this place. This monument, it kind of sucks that we have to get a monument here, but we then get the sheep. We just got the extra axeman. I want these guys to retreat and get healing. Meanwhile, what we do here, maybe we move in with the axeman, I don't know really. we resolved that situation. Let's check this situation out. 75% odds to kill a swordsman. Yeah. Let's do that. That's the trade. And then we kill a settler as well. We'll be getting more metal units if this is right as well. There, we get that settler. Turn it into a worker, so it's gone now. And then what we do is we move back. He's not got metal. Unless he reinforces this with what's their names. This place is quite vulnerable right now, but I think what we do is we prepare for an attack on France with construction, and in 4 turns we whip out a catapult and we bring that with us. So we need to heal up our units. We've got medic. We'll keep him in the city like that. Get them to heal. This archer will come out and assist. Sucks that I've lost the gems though. The gems are great. I'm really happy. I think that battle's turned out exactly what we needed. We've reclaimed some territory up here. Let's resolve these whips. We can sink a full set of gold in there. That's fine. Fine by us. This horse archer's ready. Ready to deploy. And we really want to take out France. The French don't have mathematics yet. That's absolutely amazing because it means they can't possibly get construction. And as long as we take Paris before then, we can then make our own war elephants. Which is what the goal is. We want Paris. All these other places, they're just bonuses. Orleans, we needed Orleans to secure control route into Paris. But yeah, we're fine otherwise. Except this city might be worth taking as well. It does also help consolidate with Anasazi. Don't know how to pronounce it. Ansanzi. So yeah, we're gonna have to try and move in with this axeman. So maybe we start to bring the axeman out, just because then we can get vision on the city, maybe like here, and then we're threatening both, and we can destroy the roads as we go. It might be better to chop. No, because there's very few good tiles up here. This forest is like one of the few tiles that this city has that it can work that's marginally good. Chopping it down is not a good long-term decision, I don't think. Getting a mine here. Yep, the mine is the better pick. This axeman we can bring up onto this hill to keep vision. Okay. What do we do with this chariot? I think what we'll do is we'll move here and then to there so we can see us stack it. So we've still got his 2 archers over here. Nice lot of good that will do you. There is iron over here though. So we might want to like send this chariot this way. Oh well, we can't because he's got his units there. We might want to maybe build a chariot over here. Whip a chariot out to come over and check out this ore. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Oh, we should try and make sure that we don't get any what they called, any barbarian galleys that spawn like here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't really make much difference. But if we're here, we can then jump on to help. So we get him to do the road first. So what we're looking like with our horse archers, we've got one up here, one here. We've got one that's been produced here. We're just going to try and like spam a bunch out, it looks like. So where do we want to attack from? I think we're like, if we can like stack ourselves up here and threaten both cities, we jump down there and then we're threatening it. I mean, these forests are so good from him. They're like a nightmare to penetrate. From here we can go in and attack from one turn because we jump into there and then attack. Then he doesn't have any river defense bonus. We could also do the same from this hill here. Maybe doing some raiding with them can be worthwhile as well. Right, we've got our first archer. We keep him there. Maybe just knocking that city out could also be worth to do, and then we don't need to keep these chariots here as well. It like frees them up to come check out this ore. So that's a contender. What we're looking at on the text that people are researching, these guys just haven't even got an alphabet yet. I mean, like, what are they doing? They could be like beelining this way, or they could be like going this way. They could be doing like a civil service beeline or something. Who knows what they got, but it's strange that they don't have alphabet. Because you'd think that if they had those texts, they might be able to trade for alphabet. Okay. Failure to plan is a plan to fail. But we do need to like amass all our units in key locations. Having a huge stack of horse archers over here could be the right call. You know, we get the guy here, we'll bring them all in. Then we've got how many horse archers up here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got this 5, 6, 7. I think we'll bring them to reinforce this, the lower section. We just don't want to be caught with our pants down, spread between two places, spread between two butt cheeks, you know. Yes, so there's his stack, sending out like a doom stack. Let's take out this road here. We're not going to bring the chariot on over. We're going to just hope that he doesn't attack this guy because he might lose something. And we're just going to be mindful that he is sending his units this way. And for that reason, it may be better that we go back to the axeman. We're certainly going to need to keep our gold now to do an upgrade. So we can't even run our gold like at all. We've burnt through all our gold, but when we get these two going, we're not going to want to whip out this archer. And in fact, we kind of get to the point now where we're like secured, we'll rather do the granary. We might want to consider a not whipping certain locations, so we won't whip the capital anymore, I don't think. What I think I will do is I will move my axemen here, because then it's like they're reinforcing this position. They might not attack because of that. It's kind of good to see that he's got a stack of swordsmen and stuff moving out, because I don't believe he's got any more that he has available to him. And in fact, because of that, do we want to like just maybe... No, we can whip out later. We can whip out later. We want to get this lighthouse finished so that we don't lose the hammers that have been put into it. Our borders from the capital have expanded, so I don't think we'll lose this hill for a foreseeable future. I reckon he will attack this axeman and he might get lucky. No, he didn't. Okay, so he's planning a full-on attack on our cities. That could work in our favour. It could really work in our favour. Let's whip that lighthouse out. This could work in our favour because it means he's depleting his own cities. So we kind of want him to start moving these guys out. But we do need to destroy this road. Just so it takes him as long as possible to get to us. Killing this archer could be a good call as well. It's just it might be a bad idea if we lose our axeman doing so, but we do have another axeman here, and we're making another axeman there. So an axeman is, how much is an axeman? They're 35 hammers, they're 25 hammers. Killing his archer might be a good call, so we could get lucky. 5 versus 3 though, with that strength. Might be better to come on this hill and just do terrorizing. It's probably better. Taking out this city might become necessary just to slow him down. I don't know what he's producing in this city. But if we take this city and we keep it, it will give him another target to attack as well. He might rather like try and attack these two cities. Two-pot whip here. Yes. And then after that, that might be it now. We might need to like keep these two up and running because we need to reinforce our economy. How many spearmen has he got here? He's got 2 spearmen. He's got a spearman here. Is this like all of his spearmen? Does he have access to that trade? Can you see it? I think I saw in a video you can actually see what their trades are. Open borders to thing. Open borders. Yeah, you can. Okay. Open borders. Open borders to Hannibal. He hasn't got any trades with these now. Can I see that? Open borders to gems to Charlemagne for wine. Gems to Churchill for spices. So that's where those gems have gone. Grr! So he stopped the trade and instantly traded with someone else. That's annoying. But that also means he doesn't have iron because no one's trading it with him. Am I his worst enemy now? I think I'm his worst enemy. Can I convince anyone else to join in the fight with him? We just don't like you, okay? Well, he wouldn't be coming into it even though he asked us to earlier. And Churchill. No. Okay, he wouldn't. So this city can grow. These cities can grow, and then they'll help with the gold. Because when these can work, these tiles that provide gold in, that'll be real good for us. Because I think most of our gold is starting to be drained up on armies. And whipping. When we whip them, we don't obviously gain anything. We prevent that city from returning values of gold as quickly. Okay, so we're still healing up here. How many turns for this? 2. Is it worth us trying to come in here and just like sack these elephants? I think I want to come up on this hill and see what it looks like. Whoa. Yep. Yep, this could be good for us. This could be very good for us. What might happen, right? This might be a 25 turn special. If I take out Paris within 25 turns, I'll call the video there. We've got them extra cows now. That's all wonderful. What the earth is this? That's a shame that we didn't pillage that, because that is absolutely disgusting. Why would I work that? Can I pillage it and get gold from it now, or am I stuck with it? That is bad. Okay, let me just see like where I can potentially go to like improve. Let's just get this road done. Okay. I think that's all that. Alright, so he's coming up to the top here. He wants to take out my copper. Which is understandable. I can see why he would want to do that. It's a good idea, that's why. What would you like to build in this city? Well, we want to grow. But maybe just getting a cheeky Confucian monastery there. Maybe we make Confucian missionaries and then switch to Confucianism or something. I don't know. Axeman, chariot. He's gotten horses from somewhere. Has he gotten them at a glance? You're not able to see what resources someone has. No. That would be pretty busted as well. Open borders. Open borders. So I think that's a chariot that he's just made. So there'll be some place over here. Ah, yeah, his city here. He's got horses from there. Okay, so the huge stack is coming. We need to be prepared. Can we get a wall out sooner than what we're trying to do here? I don't think so. We might have to whip it out. We will potentially upgrade to get an axeman, and then we'll have like 2. We're just being mindful here. Like I can destroy this road here and cut off the ease of reinforcement from this city. I'll do that first. Starting to raid countryside, pretty good. Just help to provide some gold. While my units up here, like keeping an eye on that. I didn't really get a lot of gold for that. I would have thought I'd get a bit more because it's luxury goods. But I mean, like when you raid cottages and towns and stuff, you get tons of gold for them. You don't get as much gold from other improvements, but it's variable. But I think mines give you a lot, like normal mines, as well as in particular gold mines, gem mines, silver mines. You get quite a lot from that. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, if this city stays as vulnerable as it does, we actually prepare to attack him with all of our horse chariots, all of our horse archers next turn. We move to here, and then we prepare the attack. And then we'll even have an axeman like on this hill ready. And then this sucker being all greedy, trying to get an attack off on us. But we will need to be prepared. So we've got a load of horse archers, we've got an axeman, we've got a chariot, we've got the stuff. I just want to make sure that he doesn't try and attack us this way. Just keep going. This is like hordes. This is like a horde, a Mongolian horde of cavalry. Nah, I think I'm bringing this guy back now. I'm bringing you home. And what we'll do is we'll start letting these cities grow. And we'll be able to make swordsmen if we needed them. Keep that unit there for now. Because this city is really vulnerable. He might like think, oh, I'll just keep going. But if that even is the case, we might as well be in this territory. You get fortify bonuses from horse archers? I don't know if you do. No, you don't. Ah, you don't get defensive bonuses. It must be classed as a defensive bonus, which does make sense. We might start preparing the library here. Yep, he's prepared to attack. Oh, yeah, he's got a chariot. Haven't done, of course. But we do have the defensive bonus on that hill. Yeah. But now his axeman's there, he won't be able to move down and attack. So that'll take him a turn. And by then we could have claimed it. We're hitting our happy cap there. The granary, we could whip out a granary, which we could do. I think I would rather consider an archer first, or maybe no, an archer. Get that archer, because then I could start bringing over the axemen instead. The axemen could go here, and then they could all be prepared to attack next. Well, the axemen could move forward. Yeah, that's like really small. Like a force. I kind of have to take this opportunity. Oh, but I can attack from here. That's a good point. I can attack from there instead rather than here, because he could like block that off by putting units on there. But from here, he can still do that actually, but he would have to kill this unit first. And this unit can start pillaging. We'll keep this one though. I think I'll come to this hill and attack from this hill. Do I bring the axemans? No, because he's got this chariot now. And actually, because he's got that chariot could like try and do like a pew pew. So maybe we do just whip this archer out right now. We lose these two, but it's fine. It's fine. We whip that archer out. It's a penalty. It's penalised though. But I think it is something we have to do. And then we work the cows and we work that. Yeah. We do that just to get a bit of vision on there and everything's fine. Because the oasis blocks our vision. Kind of makes a bit of sense, but it's a bit lame. I think we start preparing cottages in these grassland areas. Even though I would have rather used them to chop into like the Great Library or something if we're able to take this marble. But we might be able to, in which case we'd then tell them to wait. We've got the ore, we've got the iron. So now we've got iron. Just check techs very briefly, check resources. Sugar, they will trade sugar. Churchill will trade sugar for iron. I'm not using it right now. Actually, because I'm not using it right now, I give it to him. He starts making swordsmen. Could be a pain in my rear end. But he's already got copper, so I actually don't think it is that big a deal. Gives him something to like us for as well for trading goods with him. So where's his stack of units? There's some here. I think he's starting to bring them back because he's realised his error. Oh, is it a forest just grown here? That's annoying. I'll get my horse archer here. Maybe this one here as well. The AI might consider it a threat to them. Tell that galley to go to sleep. Actually, I'm going to tell the I'm going to try and kill that workboat, actually. Because do I get general experience for that? I might do. Okay. This city. We're going to take Paris. I'm almost certain of it. Let's go. The question here is, will we be able to keep Paris? Because he's got like his big old stacks of units. But the hope here is that we take Paris and then we broker for peace, maybe? We'll be able to see because he didn't have a road there. So his units would have had to, his army would have suddenly had to appear here. Because if we've got enough force here, we could consider moving the Axemen along. Especially because these roads will become available again, we could then jump over it and get in there in time. We'll deal some damage at least. No. He dealt no damage at all. I guess RNG can be favourable and unfavourable. Okay. I'm desperate to see how the terrain looks. Let me examine this. We've got the granary. Awesome. If in doubt, do an archer. Let's install a new governor. Get that unit on there. And when the borders expand, if we can get them to expand, we'll get the marble. We could get some real good chops. Real good chops into a great library or something. Okay. Whoa, I'm absolutely chuffed. He's prepared to discuss peace. What is the price for peace? He would accept peace, just peace. No alphabet with peace, just peace. We'll consider your peace. So, oh, sorry, we cannot accept such a deal. That's just such a douche move. You could just say farewell. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't keep any. Now, you don't keep any cultural works when you take a city, but we don't have that religion. That's the main demerit. We don't have that religion in the city. Otherwise, we would know that the culture would start to expand. We will get the ivory, so when we can finish construction, we can start making water elephants in these cities, these 3 cities. This city will finish that, and then we'll want to start making a library ready. And this place, this worker will start working towards building cottages, but we're going to wait to try and get marble, and we're going to go for a great library. I think we'll be able to do that. Meanwhile, this worker here come here and do a... Is there a point in doing a road over to here? A road to nowhere? This road here is like a road to nowhere. Kind of is like a road to nowhere, especially when we've got this stuff over here. Not producing culture in those places. Whips them just to get their archer. In fact, yeah, that's something we need to remember. Maybe we'll bring the archer over instead. They could get over there in. It would actually take them 3 turns. We bring the axeman. Because we haven't got construction yet. We could potentially get it in 2 turns now. Ahsoka's still going for philosophy. We rush for construction now. I like to have the galleys out like this as well, because then you know that they're there. So if I just review the military, we look at our great general experience, 22. We take this unit, destroyed. He loses his vision. Still just 22. So in fact, taking that wasn't really that helpful. It's probably only helped him not have to pay as much money on stuff. But and then I think we start bringing these horse archers down. We keep them coming down to the south because we're going to try and see if we can take Tors. And if we do that, it's like he's being. It's like the western side. The Western Empire, his Western Empire is collapsed, and he's got these little backwoods, little burgs and boroughs down here. And then we can then use these forces to try and maybe take Illinois. So yeah, I'm optimistic with this, and we'll only do 25 turns with this one. Will that make this like a super series? We have all our horse archers here, but of course we don't know what he's doing. I want to see his stack. There's his stack. But where his spearmen are, I don't know. His spearmen could be like right here, they could be here, they could be there. He had them. They're coming. They could cause me some damage if he just decided to throw them out there in a reckless pursuit to reclaim Paris. So much so that it might even be worth bringing the archer, just because we've got good vision here. He can't really make what he needs to here, and we could beat him off at the round end, so to speak. What do I mean, so to speak? I'm just talking nonsense. We could beat him at the passing. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, maybe bringing the archer over as well. Just because this bit's safe. He can't. Oh no, he's got chariots. You could put a chariot. The chariot could be done there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep the archer there. Because I think I've got enough. There's no point in being reckless. Unfortunately, this iron isn't in a location that we can readily use it. We're going to get an extra axeman. And then we'll finish the monument. This dude could come over and build a farm because we'll need that farm soon. He could have been bringing a settler down over there. And I am actually concerned about that. So what we'll do is we will whip out a horse archer in this city for 2 population. and get them over there to take a look. Then the lighthouse will finish. Then we can start thinking about making a settlers and galleys again and stuff like that. You know what? I might as well do this road because it could end up being valuable one day. And, you know, we've seen this screen before. Everything's fine. Oh, I should have promoted that guy just in case. But we know there's a spearman on that tile now. These cities should still be producing units. Like over here. Favored to win. Could have done like that. We'll do this and then we're actually threatening that city now with these guys. And if we could take this city out as well, it's kind of like, what has he got, you know? We might even be able to like sell this to Hannibal or something. There's his stack that we're concerned about. And it's because of this stack that we might pursue peace, because he could potentially take this city back. Could he? Yeah. With these guys on it as well, yeah, but they're injured. I think peace is an option. He agrees that peace is an option. Well, if we would win the fight, we would be we claim it, we'll hold on to it for 10 turns. All our forces get mustered, his units are who knows where, then we finish him off. He'll be able to get metal again over here, but he hasn't got a worker, so we'd have to bring his workers over. We'd keep our chariots here. We'll be able to then assess the situation. I don't think anyone else likes him. He doesn't like him, he doesn't like him, he doesn't like him, he kind of likes him, and he doesn't like him. So at most we'll be looking at another demerit with Hannibal. We can afford another demerit with Hannibal. We can then also start producing mounted elephants, and they would kill even his swordsmen. I mean his spearmen. So war elephants, the 8 strength, his spearmen are like 4, and they get the bonus against mounted units, so they become 8. But war elephants have 8 as a raw stat, whereas spearmen don't. They cost slightly more than our horse archers, but they're also considerably stronger than our horse archers. The only benefit is our horse archers get some extra bonuses. They can withdraw from combat, they can flank certain things, so we would keep some of them in our army, but we'd start making war elephants. There's a time and a place, alright? I think go for peace. We don't even want these extra cities right now either, because we can't afford to keep them, really. Because like, look at our gold slider. We can't even run any gold at all. We need to start building. We need to start building up, and we can then start doing another. We can start getting our settler, and we can consider fighting this dude. He's got this, which would help us. Hanging Garden, which doesn't really matter to us. But we might actually literally be able to just go over and just like crush him. We would have no means to get to we could cut through this way. We'd have to cut through the mountains. Oh, that'd be a pain. We could do some exploring with these chariots. Keep one chariot on the hill, send one down here to explore. That would be good. I think the thing here is that this stack here, spearmen, 8 strength against these horse archers. They'd kill the 2 strong ones, very likely. Then we've got a weak one. It's because this axeman isn't here yet. If this axeman was on here, we wouldn't need to do the piece. So I kind of should have brought the axeman along. I should have found a way to manage that and get the axeman over. We could bring these horse archers out. We would have a 10-turn peace treaty. We could just basically just leave the city undefended. We'd have 1 unit on it, this axeman. Leave it otherwise undefended, move along. They're connected by trade, so they get all our happy goods. You got any gems again? No. We've got Buddhism coming. So we're actually going to have Buddhism, Confucianism, Judaism and Hinduism. So we're going to have a lot of different religions, which can be good if you want to start building cathedrals, because we could pivot into like a culture win. Your generosity is underwhelming. And that's my final offer. We accept your offer. Nice stack, dude. Nice stack. Let's take these. We're going to bring this guy over and he's just going to keep watch. And then with this dude, we're going to come here and check this out. Okay, that's interesting. So there's about like 1 entry point into Africa. Then with these, we're going to start plotting these around. And in fact, because we can scout this bit out here, we probably don't even need this horse archer anymore. We can get those 4 hammers back into something else. Just do that then. We might end up building that horse archer anyway, because it could be useful in capturing Illinois. Because that's where we're going for now. We could get there in like 4 turns and then be back before there's any conflict. We'll leave the injured units. We'll bring the medic. This guy's injured the most. If we had construction in time, the axeman could have gotten there, so that's another way that we should have managed ourselves a bit better. This guy's the most injured. This guy's not too injured that we could like spend a turn there healing. So we just leave there like that. Bring him in. Get him to start healing. Take that tile there. And now we've got the fish. We'll be able to whip out that lighthouse with an extra pop. And then we don't produce any more horse archers. We've got more than enough. We start making war elephants. If we look at our finances here, our units are costing us a lot of gold. We kind of wanted to throw some of these guys away, but we can use them to do some extra attacks, because I mean, if he's not got metal, what's he going to do? He's going to have to make a worker or bring a worker out or do something. Yeah, we've got this culture, we're going to get this, but that's not a lot. So we'd rather build some sort of culture generating thing here. Not a Confucian monastery, we've got Confucianism down here. It would have to be like a library, and then we could use this to run the great scientist. Try and get a great scientist. We just started a bit earlier. Are we doing a library here? Yeah, we are. We're going to do a library there. We checked the text. We've got spare fish now. We could cancel that deal of iron for sugar and do fish for sugar maybe at some point. If we look at techs, these guys haven't got aesthetics yet. We're both going to get it at the same time. He's going to get Taoism. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could get a settler out here and have it done in 10 turns, but then it means whipping. Don't really want to whip, or we just build it for 5. We don't really need to rush the science. I mean, we're not really getting a lot right now. I'm probably going to go into gold spending. No, this place can't. This place is going to have to start producing like wonders and stuff. So we need to prioritize that stuff. What's his happiness at? Maximally happy. Maybe this place does do the settler. In fact, if it does the settler, we could finish a chop on this hill. No. We save all our chops now to build like the Great Library. We don't do the Parthian. Unless we kind of greedy to try and do like culture stuff and go for like the Sistine Chapel and stuff, especially since these guys could have technically been doing that. We haven't got alphabet yet to see. We want to scout out. We're going to want to like be mindful of the 10-turn peace treaty when it's over, because we're pretty much going to want to declare war like straight away, like as soon as the deal's been struck. Thomas Pass. And we're going to basically try and bring like all of our horse archers down that we've got down here. We're going to bring them all over to help take out that barbarian city. And or just position them in Paris. So we'll probably try and do that. We'll try and get all in Paris. That reduces our gold spend a little bit. We get construction next turn. So we'd also be able to make like a catapult probably. We get a catapult and a couple of war elephants, that sort of thing. Let's talk to this dude. He's only got 2 cities still. There's just so many archers over there. What do I do with this worker? Where do I build the I'm building the settler here. I guess I do start making that mine. Just to get him ready, and I guess I start making this cottage to get it ready as well. Because we might do a Parthian. We might actually do the Parthian. We might do Parthian and then thingy. We'll just have to see. Because we've got loads of forests here, but then we chop these forests down. We chop down these 2 forests. I mean, we'll have marble. Oh no, we won't have marble until we get the culture to expand here. So the first thing is going to be a library, and then it will expand in like 5 turns. So it has to be like a strategic library. I mean, we're going to have these 2 foods. We're going to have a lot of food. And it's going to take 5 turns before that even happens. So we've got to wait 10 turns. So I guess we'll get it ready with these workers. Then we'll tell them to like, I don't know, like pre-chop these things. and then we'll do it. Okay. Now that we're at the, now that we're not rushing units, let's start doing that. We'll get the monument out here. Construction.
And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
War really slows your game down. We've constructed a monument, yep, we know. What we'll do is we'll start doing a granary because we're going to have a food resource soon, and then that's going to make it worthwhile. Construction. We want construction. Ahsoka, what would you give us for construction? Nice. Hannibal, what would you give us for construction? He'll give me priesthood. Alright, he's researching it himself. Who else wants it? Churchill. He's not a worry to us. What would make this deal work? You'd give me alphabet for construction. We accept your offer.
Words have the power to both destroy and heal. When words are both true and kind, they can change our world.
Now we can see what they've got. They haven't done aesthetics either. Solomon would trade for horseback riding though. I might be able to get calendar instead. So Ahsoka. What would make this deal work? 125 gold. If I gave you 125 gold, you would do it. Okay. You don't like trading with your gold because your gold's worth more to you because you get all your synergies on it, but I think it means with construction and 125 gold I would have gotten calendar and alphabet. So I'll consider that. You would like to make a trade proposal. What will you give me for this? You'll give me priesthood. That might not be because he's researching, it might just because he hasn't got anything. So we wait a turn for that because he won't trade that, but he might trade that next turn. He might be open to trading it and then we'll know a bit better. He won't trade currency. Okay. Horseback riding for those two. That'll be worth it. Yep, we'll do that because he hasn't got horses. See, so doesn't matter to us.
I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Your society cannot implement a civic, organized religion. That would be worth considering us jumping into.
The Lord bless you and keep you.
But when we do all of our wonder building, because we've got Hinduism,
gracious to you.
and we can make Hinduism, we could make Hinduism here and then spread the culture to these places. That could be quite useful actually. Newcastle. I don't know if it's worth whipping out that Confucian monastery. You know what? It probably isn't. Like it just probably isn't. Might even be worth putting the hammer into like a wonder or something, but because look, it would only give us like 0.3 science per turn. We don't need that, and we don't need the culture. So what we do here is we just like let it grow its population and run for gold. Then what we might actually do is we might use this place to build the settler, or to build a settler, because we might bring a settler out and settle on here or something to get clams, or settle right on top of here to get incense, or you bring the galley over, the settler over to here, and then a galley over along. There's loads of options. it'd probably be more useful to us actually to whip out an archer. So we're going to start working on that archer. Start pre-working on that. I think if you have like the bug mod, it automatically just stops the workers from finishing their work if they are chopping forests. And it asks you if you're ready before they finish it, which is really cool. Much better. Let's bring these guys into our territory, and that saves us 2 gold per turn. Bring this guy here. Ah, the Indians got it. That works really well for us. Sentry. Rather than rush that way, we're going to scout out his land and just see how he's doing. Why'd they start working on a horse archer? Don't do a horse archer. Oh, yeah, do a horse archer then before we can get war elephants, because we do need more horse archers just to finish off the battle. Probably. If we have like such a... Hot damn! He's got a lot of dudes. Where were all these dudes earlier? Oh, they were all just like milling around in these woods. What a total sucker. Swordsman, swordsman, axeman, axeman, chariot, archer. Swordsman, swordsman, spearman, spearman, archer, archer. He's got like, no, over there in these cities. I want him to get these units and like spread them out all over these cities. We're definitely going to need some like siege weaponry. So, is there anything that can be produced here that would be better? Thinking maybe some catapults. It kind of hurts to do that. Do a catapult instead. But like when you like look at it, it's costing us money to make units. We don't just want to like mindlessly make a unit. Well, actually, we're not. We can grow the city. We can work loads of water tiles. We can work this extra water tile and stuff. It might be worth like building libraries in these places though, so we're ready to build universities in the future and go for like an Oxford University kind of thing. And we're probably going to need walls in these cities because look how many crazy units he's got. What we'll do is we'll bring this chariot back. He's doing a farm there, and he could do with being finished a bit quicker. We'll take the gold hit for a turn. Getting this turned into a mine. If we're growing up the cities now, that'll be worthwhile. And it'd be better than doing all this pre-shopping malarkey that we're doing here. 7, 6, 5. This guy can go over and do it. Actually, no. These guys stay here because these two will finish the farm. But when they finish this farm, they can then make this farm, can't they? So they'll have something to do. So yeah, this guy should go over and get that ready. We're actually going to need 2 of them to do it. It might even be worth bringing like all of them over just because it will get it done quicker. Like they all get there in like 4 turns. So we'll probably do that. And in this city, rather than do a horse archer, we'll do a monument because if his cultures expand anymore, it will be a serious problem. But if we have at least some culture, it won't be. We just need to get it to grow, like, at all. And a monument at this time, just be a bit cheaper, and then we can assess afterwards. Also, we'll have ivory, so we could like get fail gold on Statue of Zeus or something if we have enough monuments. Statue of Zeus is pretty bad. It's pretty bad against the AI, especially because the AI don't really have war weariness anyway. Okay. Is that good? Are we all good then? We did our trades. No. Ahsoka. What would make this deal work? 125 gold and I'll give you calendar. Doing it means that someone else can't.
For everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven.
Okay, that's great. And then we'll see where we're at afterwards. He needs mathematics. He can't trade this, but he might trade it for mathematics and horseback riding. Or something like that. Alright, we'll just start building up gold again. You've traded a horseback rider? What would you like to work on next? Well, we're growing our cities now to boost our economy. What do we need? I mean, these do have the stable, and we will need enough cavalry. We might not need that many catapults if he's not building enough spearmen. We could like push in like that. That could be... Yeah, so we'll keep making horse archers up here. And then we'll just scout out with the one. Aesthetics? He's going for aesthetics. Right, so we don't do Parthenon then. It'll be too risky. It'd be too risky. He won't trade metal casting still. Really? It'd be worth us bulbing the great merchant for currency, I believe. Maybe what we do then is we bring all these forces back, even the axemen, because we can make more axemen up here and we can start producing them before the war would start again anyway. We'll even bring the chariot with us. Towers must have been founded like up here. Oh, I see what he's doing. He wants to bring all these units down to take out that barbarian city. That's not good for us. But I think we can get there slightly quicker. Oh, he's got a worker over there. That means he'll be able to get iron again. Well, I mean, he is sending his workers over there for it. I can't fault him for that. He should be trying to do that. Ahsoka going for aesthetics though. Won't be able to trade it with him for gold then. Oh well, it would have been miraculous if we could get it, but we don't really deserve to have it anyway. Let's whip that out for this. That's just better to whip that out. We'll be getting an additional 2 food per turn doing that. I kind of want to get to 80 gold for the emergency spending limit again. 1, 2, 3. Well, he might be trying to go for the barbarian city, or he might just be like shambling around because he's wanting to put all his units in here because it's like his best city or something. I mean, this is a good city. That's a good city as well. Forget it. We've got our lighthouse. We might go for that horse archer whip then anyway, after all. You've got your lighthouse here. What would you like to work on next? Let's get that archer out here. He's got the pyramids. He's just wonder building, this guy. Here's where he's got his spearmen. But we might be able to pinch that city. Extra farm there. And I think we'll chop that woods down to make another farm. But I don't think I want to rush it just yet. Let's take a turn of heal first. There's all of his units. We'll be able to see if he's bringing his units forward, I believe, because what we can do is we can move this one onto the tile. Do this one there like that. Keep him there because he's going to do a bit of CPI on that dude. We can get on that hill and we'll be able to see there. Try and stay on our own borders to reduce supply cost. Close to getting the granary in this city. We'll keep working this gold tile here. I see, just because he has aesthetics, he's going for literature. Of course he is. And it's done in 3 turns. We might not be able to get the Great Lighthouse then, Great Library then. That would be a crying shame. Oh, we finally got our gold from those pyramids. There is still a chance, because he might start building the Parthenon instead. And we don't actually need the Great Library anyway. It's just, it would have been awesome if we did. If we were able to get that. But if we can steal the pyramids instead, that would actually even be, that would probably be better. That would probably be better than the Great Library. So you guys start doing a farm. You guys that are here, you go over there and you assist with that mine that's being built there. Let's get this out sooner rather than later as well. Yeah, I see his big old stacks coming. So he's going to have a spearman, swordsman, swordsman, a spearman, an archer, an archer. So there's going to be 5 archers there. He might not have enough. It's a race here to see. They might beat us to it. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 5 of those, and we'll whip this out now. We might have enough to beat it. It depends on when he decides to attack. Either way though, we could be positioning ourselves in our own territory to reduce the supply costs. He's going over there to get his iron back. And I decided to start rebuilding up a catapult over here, just because even if it's just one catapult, that could be enough to like wear down the walls and do other stuff like that. It's kind of like, let's just leverage that advantage that we've acquired. I want to get that granary out first, sooner though. And then as soon as we get this borders open, we'll see what our gold is currently at, what our science is at. So we're at 25 minus 8, so what, 17? We'll get this back and then we'll see, and then we'll like try and whip out the library and how the happiness impacts us and everything. He's gotten currency. So we were at what, 17, and now we're at 17 minus 2, so we're at 15. But we've got more resources and that city can be developed and grown up and stuff. Let's start working on, well actually we've got a huge overflow. I want galley, I think. A small tribe of friendly locals have granted sanctuary to our beleaguered, I don't know how to say that word, horse archer. This assistance should help our unit recover its strength. The horse archer receives 1 XP. Never had that event. We've got on our great merchant. Now, I think we use it. We're going to get an extra trade route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's going to give us 11. It's going to give us 22 gold. We whip this out. We lose that unhappy face. That's great. We've got elephants now. That's awesome. Where is he? He's over here. So you can discover currency. Not everyone has currency as well. Only these two do. So we could potentially trade currency to Churchill. And we don't go for metal casting.
Everything is worth what its purchaser will pay for it.
And this will help us get to literature sooner, because we could still throw a hat in the race. I mean, we'll have marble. I don't think Ahsoka has marble. If he did, it would be up for offer and he won't be selling it. We've got sheep now. We can trade sheep to people. We've got currency, so we can trade gold. So we can go to Hannibal. We can say we'll give you fish for 3 gold. That's amazing. We can go to Churchill and we could trade him sheep for 4 gold. So going for currency, we've also gotten those trade routes that we wouldn't have had. So going for currency, it's going to pay the difference between its currency and metal casting in like no time at all. We can't whip it out yet because it's only just started. But we can whip it out, and then we could even whip out like another culture building, and then we'll get that marble even sooner. Where's his units at? Yeah, look, he's sending all of his units over to fight. This horse archer won't be able to join the fray. This one will. This archer could join the fray though. And it might be all the difference. Oh boy, I hope I get it. Whip that out. Yeah, so something else that I was going to note is that I get an extra trade route, but I also get them in these coastal, these little colonies, which give you extra gold. So you see that these foreign trade routes, they provide a little bit extra. They give an extra coin rather than an extra 2. That's because they're to a foreign city, as well as being overseas and all those other benefits. So I could have technically gotten even more. Like over here, it seems like I've gotten these 2. And over here, I've gotten all of those. So I've probably gotten like an extra foreign trade route on one of those colony cities. Because all of these cities would rather trade with one of my colonies. Because it's better. It's better for that. Because you can have as many trades with your own cities, but you can only have one with each AI's city. You got a settler here and a galley, so he might start trying to build his boats and going over this way. Could I technically take that city? No. Not really. I haven't got enough horse archers rallied up over here. I will do at some point though, soon. And if he does what he looks like he's doing, where he keeps all of his spearmen on his capital, and he's just like building like buildings now, which is where it might be worth considering giving him some additional tech. Like if I give him calendar, oh hey dude, I'm just doing more of the game. I'm doing more of that Civ game. Do you want to see? I actually got it to work. I'll put your voice on. I'll put your voice on because otherwise people just hear me talking to myself and it's not very entertaining. Say a hi to the audience.
Oh, no. Hey, what's going on? Going on, fellas?
So let me share my stream.
That one's with the weather today.
Yeah, you sound a bit ill.
Yeah, I kind of stayed up till like 2 a.m. last night.
Yeah, I relate there. I stayed up till it was like 5 when I finally said, you know, this Team Fortress 2 thing just it wasn't working out. It wasn't working out for the last 4 hours. But
so
at 5 hours? Well, we were playing it for like, we played it from like 11 my time. So for like first 2 hours, yeah, that was really cool. And then we played for like another 5 or something. I don't know. The first 2 hours were good. And then after that, I just started like probably being absolutely fatigued didn't help. The sun actually was rising. Correction, the sun had risen. So it was like daylight outside, so I had to like close the blinds so I could get any sleep. Anyway, I don't know if you can see the stream.
Yeah, I can see it.
I was able to take out the French. It was incredible. He had like all these units across all of his cities, right? This is his army here. So do you remember I told you, like, I was telling you afterwards that they have like little roaming army units and stuff. It looks like they can make more. These are 2 of them, right? He had like these guys, these like Roman armies up here, and they were just like milling around up here because he was like, I'm going to attack this city. I'm going to attack this city. Meanwhile, I was attacking this city and I took it because I had like 2 guys on it, 3 guys on it. And then I said, okay, we'll have peace now. I took the ivory. I'm going to take this marble. The only thing that sucks is that India's going for literature now. So that's the crises as it comes about. 40 gold.
Be right back when you use the bathroom.
Yeah, that's alright. 40 gold for monotheism. Yeah, seems kind of good. I mean, I'd rather even give me metal casting. Metal casting? Dude, the Colossus has been built. Why do you care? Who built it? You built it, didn't you? Yeah, you built it, so why don't you just like stop being greedy and you share share that wealth out of that metal casting and we all benefit, we all prosper from that. Don't be a douche. We're gonna go get the sheep soon. Those borders will expand by then. We're gonna go over here and build this city here for the strategic value. I'm gonna stop that stream while he does that, while he's having his poo or whatever it was. I don't know if I have enough units to actually secure the win on that city, but we can see. We need to build up all of these cities that have got coast tiles so that we can be getting loads of gold. And then they can like feed expansion on other places. We could do again another island colony kind of built up at some point, which is why I will build up here. What would you like to work on next? Alright, cool. So we can make our war elephants now, which we will start making in our core cities that have the stables. This city can do a granary. Just kind of keep our unit milling about there. And we tell all of these mounted units to keep watch. Okay. All of his units are on that stack there. This city has like nothing because this border's expanded and taken that culture. So the first thing that this city would need to make would be like a monument at this point. You take those clams back. You will take those clams back. The only thing that this guy's got going for it right now is the oh, actually he's got a religion and a monument. He's got a bit going for it, but this is right next to the city, so you probably reclaim those.
Yeah, you took the stream down?
Yeah, just because it was lagging the game a little bit.
No, not so good.
I guess you can kind of see the situation that I'm dealing with. The game becomes so much tighter on higher difficulties just because it like bridges the gap that the AI have. So it's like you can see like here, like on a normal game, yeah, turn 118. Oh, will the AI take that barbarian city? No, they won't because the AI suck. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on a lower difficulty, you could be like, oh yeah, I can take that city whenever I want. Meanwhile, on a higher difficulty city, it's like, what world powers have we got vying in their eyes on this little tribal little hut village? We've got the English taking the blooming tiles from them. We've got the French recently defeated in battle, sending their army down here just to like mill about and maybe take it. We've got these two little Indian archers. We've got this Indian, we've got this Churchill archer, we've got this. Do you see what I mean? Like everyone's like looking at it like, ooh, maybe I can get it. Maybe I can get it. You're like, could I maybe have a go? It's like, no. I think I might be able to take it though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8, so I'll be able to like fail twice. If I move them here, I don't spend like a ton of gold. I'm not spending 2 gold each turn just to feed the people up there. So I guess you'll be able to see that fight when it takes place. He's gonna get literature. Oh, and then he'll start building the great library. This city was recently captured. I'm gonna whip out a what's it called? I'm gonna whip the library out so the border's expanding and will give me the marble. And this extra ivory. And I have the granary, so I'll like regrow the food back like real quick. And then while that's being built, I'll start doing the walls because I'm Tokugawa, you know, one of the best civs in the game. Yeah. Have I crashed? I've crashed, haven't I? Yeah, I've crashed. Yeah, so there's this thing that happens on Discord where if you're sharing your screen, you crash. I don't know if it's just like because my machine's broken. Because I did some repairs on it in the past. I got 7 more turns to play. This game it really takes a long time. But I might as well just review some stuff. Yeah, I was just telling the viewers that Discord crashes. Does it do it for other people, or do you only see it happen for me?
Just you.
That's so weird. I have a vague idea what
Happens
it
to
could be.
Frankie when he streams.
Ah, right.
So, but Frankie doesn't stream as much as you. So yeah, probably it happens to both of you guys.
I think that like I can tell when it's gonna happen because when I'm playing like the game, it starts to lag a little bit. But that's like what happens right before it starts to crash. Anyway, I think I was just saying that like you've got all these powers vying for control over these little barbarian cities, which doesn't really happen so much on higher difficulties. This AI is just dude, look at that doom stack there, like that's a scary stack.
Let me see. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But this is the thing, right? That I think people think doom stacks like this big problem when they're not. It just like reflects that they're not as rehearsed at the game. You know, first of all, you can do this too, right? Second of all, if I built a catapult and threw it at that stack of units with my stack, his would die and mine wouldn't. Who has the advantage to do to quick build a catapult and then attack a stack? The defender. So the defender has the advantage, right? When he attacks you with that stack, What unit does he attack? You're one that's most likely to survive. You have the advantage. Does he get defensive bonuses on his stack? Only if he's defending. You see what I mean? So, you've got all those things that nerf it. In addition, because he had this little stack of units running around in his territory, like planning an attack to counterattack me, he wasn't protecting his cities adequately. So I was able to take them. The only reason I had to broker for peace is because I didn't bring my axemen to protect Paris at the same time. But his stack all being up here, right? These two cities are probably like vulnerable right now because he's got all his forces over down here. But that's just how. But so with these stacks, when the AI makes a big old stack and then sends them out to attack you or something, that's like great and all, except for the fact that it's like when they make these big stacks, they're like wasting their hammers because they're not using anything on it. I kind of have like a stack that I'm building here, but that's because I'm literally going to attack this guy like next turn. So I like forked all the units that I was producing and made them come this way instead. I'm going to start making elephant dudes soon. War elephants to like supplement them.
Yo, I'll be right back.
Yeah, right. But yeah. Yeah. Is there anything I'm missing here? Currency, he will trade that now. Currency for monarchy. Yep, I'll do that with Churchill. And 5 gold. Okay.
A multitude of rulers is not a good thing. Let there be one ruler.
Now
one
we can
king.
tap into both organized religion and monarchy at the same time, which is better. He's got feudalism. Ow. That's why he must have been behind on that tech there. Oh yeah, what I said was going to happen happened. His borders expanded on the city. So like, the people are being overwhelmed with the culture of the Ottomans. It's like disaster. But we've got our own culture now through this monument, which should start to help us maybe reclaim that mine there and everything, but might be worth grabbing maybe a Buddhist monastery as well. We'll see. That's kind of why I want to kill him, because he's got loads of stuff, but also his territory is like really close borders, sparked tensions and all that. Resources. No one needs elephants. I mean, no one needs cows. There's his stack of units over there. And he's brought one of them down? We just have to be mindful that we don't have a rebellion while those borders are dealing with the cultural infiltrations and all that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we start like attacking, we kill like 2 of them, and then we attack the next turn and finish it all off. I just don't want to attack and then all these jokers decide to like pile on. But I can see that this could be a good opportunity, because if he moves that stat down, then that's it. I don't get the city. Okay, we got this here. 69% chance. 74% chance. Awesome. So we killed one of them. I'm going to protect that unit there because that's a real good one. Let's just see if there's any that could do with if they attack, they get a promotion. 7. About this stack. Maybe this one attacks. You might gain 2 XP points. Oh, don't die on me. Sweet. I think he did. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a guy up here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 4 dudes on there. I think what we do is we wait the next turn. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're like guaranteed to take it. I think that's what we do. Tell them all the sentry, get our Axemen to wait. We might attack the Ottomans like next turn as well. Yeah, so we can then quick build these walls, which would be pretty dope. Like have just enough in overflow, and then like that will help us protect this city. Because he will want to attack this city. He's got so many units around here, I'm like worried about it. And then we do the same here, we like make these guys build the walls. Or build walls. I call it the walls like I'm playing 7 Wonders. We'll do this. We'll do it that way. I don't think there's much benefit for me exploring a lot down there. Ahsoka just got literature. Actually, yeah, we're going to have a library soon. So why don't we save like our gold for that? Because we can go through all our gold in like in one turn, so don't matter if we save some gold up here. Okay. Now this is all great. What do you want to do in this city? Might be worth bringing some of our excess workers down here to reinforce this place, but it might be worth getting a barracks in here because we might be needing to like whip out units from this city. And that would be a valuable addition, and we build them quicker, so yeah, we're resisting that growth right now. The growth of that cultural number. He's brought out one of his archers. I think we take this now. He's kind of like messed up. I'm taking that archer out of it. Prioritizing these units. He's built barracks in there already. Awesome. This will also give us gold to fund our research. a medic. No, we leave that. It denies it to the French as well. Some real good odds. 120 or whatever. We do a monument first. We'll bring one of the workers down here, we'll bring 2 along there. We need to build up that wine. Yes, install a new governor. Okay, we've got other issues to contest with. Looks like we will get that nice frozen North City. Let's kill this archer as well. Choosing not to promote him so that I can then promote him afterwards to heal him. Satsuma. What, no? Oh, there, Satsuma got those ones. Tokyo got those ones. Awesome. Yes, so we bring one of these workers down here. We go through English territory because we're going to have a galley. So we do that. We get this library done and then we do another settler and then we'll bring him down. Because then we can go over and settle the island. Axeman, Axeman and an Axeman. All these spearmen over there. He hasn't got construction. Or does he? He does, yes, but you need engineering for the extra road movement. Phew. All of these can be worked now. This gets done. And then we do some war elephants in these cities. And when this war elephant's done, that's when we have to attack at that point. At that point, it's just you attack now. This will be done soon. So we'll bring... Well, we need to bring some workers to some of these locations. We can bring them this way and get them ready. Keeping them in the borders to avoid supply costs. Because this will be able to do the sheep soon. And then we can keep these 2 up here, because these 2 being up here to like support this territory, you know, because we can like build a mine on top of those firs, which will help it build its monument, which it can use to get the silver and all those good things. And we can get aesthetics in like a turn now. Ahsoka's going for theology. Why didn't you do theology earlier, dude? Yeah, that would have been good. You could have been the first to get Christianity. This city can still progress, can still keep going, and every time it gets a pop, it gives us 2 gold, which is nice. And then when it hits its max, it will be time for it to start making settlers, and we can use a galley to move the settler over. Okay. Let's check people's resources first. Effects are obviously all the same still. But for resources, no one's got any gold to spare. So there's no rush to get the luxury goods built up anyway, because it don't look like anyone's got gold. Bring this guy down for 6. You can then do the... what is it? The cows? As well as other things. It might be better to just get the wine done first, because we've got monarchy now. Same with these guys. These guys can come down and do monarchy. And then that way they're also here for ready if we pop literature in time, because we're going to need all 3 workers to complete their forest jobs. You know, rather than walls, the barracks are better because they're more proactive. It's pretty cool we took that territory. Is there a way that I can get the library done any quicker? No, not really. The final thing I'm considering is when I attack this guy. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can't move yet. I'm going to have another 2 horse archers, and then that'll be it. I'll just be able to overwhelm it and take that city. And then that might be it. There's no need to be hasty. Let me examine this city before I consider this this interesting request. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, I see what you're saying, but you know, it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm just not sure if that's really in my interests. Oh, he's got catapult. Yes, because I gave him construction, didn't I? Wait, did I give him construction? If I did, it was probably worth it still, but... Won't trade. Is it because he doesn't like us? No. It's cool because it looks like he's in like a peace mode, because it makes it easier to plan what I'm trying to do. Right, 42 gold per turn. This might actually decrease it. No, it didn't. It gave us an additional 3 gold. When this granary is done, this will go back to building military stuff. And it will also deny this ground, so like it'll be harder for the enemy to just sneak in and attack us. Although we've got to be mindful he has horses now, so he could attack us with like a chariot or a horse archer if he has the tech. Which it looks like he's gone for the tech. So he felt it was necessary for him to do that tech. Monotheism for 50 gold. I don't think I'm going to get a better trade with him. And I kind of just want gold now to like rush in to do, you know, the certain things that I need. We're just hoping that Ahsoka, if he wanted to do one of those wonders, is prioritising the Parthenon. Which I don't think he would do, but it's all we can really do now. We see his big old stack of enemies there. I kind of like want to keep an eye on them. My army costs me 19 gold per turn. Need to heal up those units. This vineyard will, making it into a winery will give me additional 2 gold per turn and give me access to the luxury resource. So, yeah. Resources, 3 gold now. Okay, we've got furs as well. Oh, that's interesting. We've got furs and we've got sheep we can trade for 3 gold. Nowhere is really down for health except Narrow, which is this place here. Okay. So they will actually be close to being unhealthy. But we can deal with it then. Also, we haven't got any trades with him. So getting a trade with him is probably more important than that. We want him to appreciate the years we've provided him with resources. And for 3 gold, that's a nice tidy bonus. 10 turns, 30 gold. Yeah. And if I do my science at max slider or capital, it's giving us 26. Tokyo and Satsuma are also giving us a load. Nara's giving us 25. So this monastery will be good when we crank it up to full slider. So if when they start getting sick, when they're at population 7, we'll whip them out for like 2. Speaking of which, if that's the case, we need to be mindful that we don't over... No, we won't over. We won't go into the over bracket, so we're all good. Soon we attack there. We won't be able to get there within the right turn, so we're going to have to wait 1 more turn at least. And then we can do it. And then we'll be close to the 25 turns that I said. It'll be done in 2 turns. Oh no, I should have sunk the hammers into there. How many turns for that? 1 more turn. Let's get the road on that sheep. Has he been building any more spearmen? I think he's got an additional spearman, but he's keeping them all in his capital because he's insane. How much is my supply cost? I don't have any unit supply cost. So if any of these are fully healed, might be worth getting them out to scout. Also, we need to be mindful here that the peace treaty will end soon. So probably what we'd be able to do is like have this city here could soak up some of his units. If he decides to attack this city, he would need to keep units stationed in it. It gives us extra vision so we know it's coming, all those good things. But I don't want to lose Paris. I got all these horse archers, so we should bring some back. Pretty much all the fully healed ones. In fact, we should just like bring them all back. Maybe we just keep like 1. Keep like this 1 there. Or we'll keep 2. The rest we'll bring home now. They've done their job. Okay. That's all that. And we know what we're doing here. We're going to get the library done next term. There's no new tech trades. Hannibal really doesn't want to trade metal casting still. Reasons unbeknownst to me. Maybe giving Charlemagne horseback riding would make him not hate us. And it's not really worth anything to him because he ain't got horses. So we could give it to him as a gift for like diplomatic reasons. I'm not really concerned about him wanting to attack me. He's really far away. And the reason he don't like me is because I have a different religion. That's really it. Churchill's alright with us. So Suleiman's going to be taken out. But I guess Suleiman could try and convince Charlemagne to declare war with us. But if he gets more gold, if he has like 100 gold, I'll do it, definitely. Or if he had like a lower level tech that he would be, if he was prepared to trade any tech, if he had anything. Actually, no. What could he possibly have that wouldn't be? Yeah, there ain't really any more low hanging techs for us anymore anyway. Horseback riding is like an obsolete tech. I'll see. If he gets more gold next turn, I think I'll consider it. And we're going to see if we're going to get more gold from Illinois here. 2. The peace treaty has ended. We're going to transition our capital into a production powerhouse. Not for military purposes. A galley. Yeah, that galley's done. What do we make here? Probably make an archer. And get that archer to go out and sit on that city. That might be a good call. Or it could be a settler to go in that galley, and then we don't need to reduce it somewhere else. Who's in this city is an axeman, a horse archer. Let's get an actual archer. That's like a military victory target. It's a military target, that one, that we want to keep for all its strategic value and its resources. You have constructed a granary. That's brilliant. What would you like to work on next? A barracks. Do sheep instead. Prioritize getting that sheep online and then you can finish the road. He's just had his great engineer born. Eiffel, what is he? Did he build an Eiffel Tower? We go down and kill him. That could be worthwhile, but if we leave him alive, he'll probably quick build the Mausoleum of Mausolus if he has the tech. Which he doesn't have. So we could give him Calendar. And then he might quick build it. Okay. I don't know if the AI works that way. But that would be absolutely incredible if it does. So I'm going to save this game before the turn's over. And I'll delay declaring war with him to see if he does that. Because if he quick builds the Mausoleum of Mausolus there because of it, which is what you would do. You would expect him to do. Like, what is the... if he was like a human player. Like, the Mausoleum of Mausolus is like the only wonder available. And you can bulb that out and it's a good wonder. You could, I'm not bulb out, you could rush it with a great engineer. Like, why wouldn't he do that? And if he was to do that, he would do it in that city. Because the engineer's already there. He might want to do it in his capital, but he's kind of shown that he doesn't care where he builds his wonder. I think he would do that. So I think I'll delay my thing for that. Alright, so we're going to get the winery. We should give it there. We've got an extra 2 gold now. we've built our library, so we can rush these techs, and it will take us 4 turns to do, which is perfect. And then we'll start working on the Great Library, and we might be able to beat India to it. It's a optimistic, idealistic fantasy, but it's still technically possible, surely. I need to stop streaming on Discord because it's starting to cause my game to slow down. He's still got his settler in there. I don't know what he's planning to do with that settler. We're losing the culture war, but that will change when the borders expand again, when this hits 10. We now have access to wine. She's just incredible. That war elephant will be done next turn, so if we delay the attack, that's even better. Alright, I'm going to save it now. I'm going to see if it actually does do that. Oh. 2. Put O for Ottoman. So what we'll do is we'll give him the tech. And we'll get 70 gold out of him as well. 150, 300, 450. And we might have enough to finish, to get all the way up to the Great Library. Get all the way over to literature. And then I just want to see if he will do the tech. So I'm going to pause it here to see, because I don't want to ruin the illusion of the magic. Alright, we're tabbing back in. So I'm quite happy. It turns out such a gambit would work. And that is just amazing. So we're going to definitely do that. I just wanted to see if the AI would do that first, because otherwise that is a big, bold thing. Now that I know the AI would consider doing that, I wouldn't ever do that reload thing again. It's kind of like part of the risk. But I just wanted to make sure, because if the AI couldn't do that, I would feel like the game kind of cheated me, that the AI didn't think about like taking it on that turn. Because I don't want to wait 5 turns for him to build it and then attack him. I don't want to do that. I want him to use his great engineer to build the Mausoleum of Mausolus and then take it, because then it's like I just got a free great engineer. That's my thinking. Otherwise, I wouldn't even consider doing it, because it would be like so lame.
Yo, is your recording still going on?
Oh, yo, welcome back. Yeah, it is. Dude, the most amazing thing just happened, right?
What's that?
I'll stream it for you if you want. I'll go back to the stream.
Sure.
Okay, or can you not see?
Have you played Deus Ex before? I'm looking for Sam Carter.
Have I don't know, and no, I haven't played Deus Ex before. Alright, anyway.
What are you doing?
The Ottomans, yeah. I'm gonna load it from the save before, because I was telling the audience about it, and I paused the stream to see if the AI would do what I thought it would do, and it would do, and that's amazing. That's like so amazing. Like you're getting some backdoor secrets here. This is like a little lesson on, Civ, right? The Ottomans have just given birth to a great engineer, Alexandre Gustave Eiffel. Okay. He's built it in this city. Now look at that city. 3 axemen, 3 Axeman walls on a hill. Yeah, that's great and all, but look at my army. I'm coming over to attack him. Okay? I'm going to take that city. Okay? I'm going to want to go over and steal that city and have it as my own. I've seen this city here, right? He's got like 3 spearmen in it. But if I rush in here and kill these guys, which I'm pretty sure I can do with the army that I've got here, right? He won't have enough time to get his units into place. It'll take 1 turn, and then the second turn, by then I've already attacked him. Okay? So that's the plan.
Yep.
That's the plan, okay? But if I review his technology, he doesn't have any tech to like do anything with a great engineer, right? So what's he going to do with that? I don't know. Alright. What's one of the best wonders in the game? The Mausoleum of Mausolus? What about we just give it to him, yeah? Yo, I'll give you a calendar for 70 gold, yeah? Yeah, I know I'm such a nice guy. A real nice guy. Okay? Okay, nice dude, nice dude. Right. End turn. Will he do what I just thought he would do? Has he fallen for the trap? Alright. Make our war elephant. What's this? He built the Mausoleum of Mausolus? Oh, that city looks really good, my new friend. I think I'm going to have to take it. I just think that's like, boom, awesome. So now I'm going to obviously attack him, try and kill him, and take his stuff. And I've got my war elephant now. So war elephant can like come along and help support it. Oh. Right, so I'll stop streaming it there because it's slowed my game down. I've only got like 2 more turns that I'm going to play before I call it. Because I told the viewers that if I took Paris within 25 turns, I'd call it after 25 turns, and that's what's happened. I'm going to use this horse archer. I'm going to break rank and do some exploration. Explore this out a little bit, to see how things are. Alright guys, let's do this attack then and see if my confidence has been misplaced. Actually, he does have a lot of archers that are just like milling around his territory.
So wait, if you didn't let it finish and you just attacked, would it?
Well, no, I had to trade him calendar for like a really low rate, and then he used the great person that was just born that turn to quick build the wonder instantly, right? Which is what a player would do, and I just didn't know if the AI would have that level of, you know, quick response action, you know, because if you were a player and another player just gave you a tech that had a wonder associated to it, that hadn't been built yet, that was awesome, and you just had a great engineer born, you'd build it, wouldn't you? You'd be like, oh, I better do this right now, right? I wondered if the AI would do that as well, and it turns out that they would. They might not always do that, but in this instance he did do that, which means it's something to consider in the future. You're about to attack someone, and they just had a great engineer born. You could give them a tech to a wonder that you want them to build, and they might build it for you. And then you take it. Now I don't actually know if I'll be able to take it or if my confidence is misplaced, but I'm going to try. So we're going to want to take out that archer who's on the hill so he can't go and defend in the city. And I'll bring the axeman as well, just in case. Yeah. I don't see how this could go wrong. Any techs? No. Any resources? No. Right, cool. Is that it? Is that it? Is that us done? This place isn't unhealthy yet, so we'll wait before we whip out anything. We don't declare war with the French yet, because we've not got our forces into a good position. We'll probably wait till next time for that. I've kind of got my hands held here.
Art for art's sake is an empty phrase. Art for the sake of truth. Art for the sake of the good and the beautiful.
Okay.
That is the faith that I am searching for.
何が必要ですか？そうですか。指示を待っています。何が必要ですか？
If this is wrong, then it means I've assumed how many horse archers and such that I need. I'll just reload it, guys. If that's the case, we'll do it next time, because it's a learning experience. In fact, what I might do is I might reload it anyway, because it seems I have underestimated. An archer, an axeman, and an axeman that's injured. Or maybe I just got bang on the right amount. I have a great general ball. I mean, it's real close, man. This is like a real close skirmish. I only just have enough units to take it. I guess I'll take it then. Unless I get like insanely unlucky here in this little squabble. Right, there you go, I've got the city. Let me examine it. The pyramids, the Temple of Artemis, the Mausoleum of Mausolus. That's one hell of a stack. Yes, install a new governor in that place.
Can you stream the... oh, you already did it.
What, do you want me to stream the attack?
No, you already did it, it's fine.
Well, I'll reload it and do the attack again if you want. I kind of like messed it up a little bit because one of my horse archers had already moved, and I was wondering if I actually had enough units to fight. I probably didn't, and I should have built another 2 horse archers. Rather than these war elephants that I've built up here, I probably should have I either should have waited for the war elephants to finish, or I should have built horse archers instead. So I probably should have. They should have been horse archers. These war elephants are good, but when you can use horse archers, you should just use horse archers because they can move twice, right? So the war elephant's good. Afterwards, you know, it's essentially when the enemy have got like units better than horse archers, when they got like macemen and stuff, you have to move on. But if you can use the horse archers because they're not just spamming out spearmen and stuff, like I saw this city was vulnerable because the enemy wasn't putting units in it effectively. They weren't properly distributing their spearmen. So I could like swarm in and then attack. In that instance, you should just go horse archer because they're cheaper and they move twice. And so you can just do the attack. If you do war elephants, they move once, so you don't have enough time to get into position.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
指示を待っています。
He's not even bringing his spearmen over though. Don't look like it at least. But yes, we had just enough. But yeah, I should have built 2 extra horse archers instead of these war elephants. Then it would have been a done deal. It would have been a done deal, so lesson learnt. Don't play around like that next time. Alright, we have nothing to discuss, and that's true, because we did just take your wonder. And then we'll be able to do representation instead of hereditary rule. Representation, organised religion, and yeah, that's pretty good. That gives us extra happiness in our 5 largest cities, as well as 3 plus 3 per specialist. We're not running any specialists though, so maybe police state will be better for right now, because we can get more units out. So it probably is actually better to do police state and organised religion to help us finish some extra hammers on these units, making a bunch more. I'm not sure. We've got marble now though, so now that we've got the marble, we can build Parthenon in 12 turns. That's awesome. But we don't really want the Parthenon. It's not worth building for us. Look at this galley. You've declared war on our friend. Ahsoka doesn't have marble. Awesome. Oh, we've got ivory as well, so we can build statues of Zeus. Not in these 2 cities, that's quite dangerous. Oh, we've got Taoism up here. Interesting. Getting a lot of different religions. Maybe we go for music, and we try and build the Sistine Chapel, and then we pivot into a culture game. I'd quite like that. I prefer a culture game. And we'll have so many cities that will be really strong. We haven't really built any culture. Like, we're not building culture stuff. Only place making a lot of culture is our capital. So I don't know where we would make our culture cities, but because we've got different cities, we could like have this city make it, this city make it, and if we then capture this place is the last culture city, and then we've got 3 capitals. You don't get any culture for wonders that another civilization built. You just get their benefit. It looks like he's keeping his stack of units in that city, which is understandable and sensible. I don't know if he's planning to attack me. He could take these 2 cities out until we can get longbows. Once we got longbows, that's just not really tenable for him. A great general was born here, which is a pain because now we've got to sail him home. Okay, so we could do our mine here. We could do our cottage there and our cottage there, and we'll get loads of hammers from chopping those down into the Great Library, potentially. And let's go over and build this mine here to help this place. We'll even do that. And I'd rather build a mine there because otherwise it's like not as good. I'd rather the mine than the coins. See, building a camp you get 3 coins, but a mine will give 2 hammers. So that just seems better to me. Now the main concern here is we just got to make sure that he doesn't start bringing out loads of his bring out his counter stack. So we're gonna have to keep rallying our forces over here. Maybe finish the war off with these war elephants that we've expensively produced. Because these are meant to be like a top-rated unit. It's just they cost an additional 10 hammers, and they don't move twice. They were just a poor fit for what we were planning to do. Oh yeah. You could probably kill my guy. Oh no, I withdrew apparently. Okay, well you killed that one.
Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed,
And that's
some
that.
few to
So
be chewed
that'll be
and
the end of that
digested.
recording. So another 3-hour recording, and we've done 25 turns. But yeah, that was a nice, exciting end there. We learned a lesson. We learned a few lessons. A way you can get an extra wonder. You can exploit the AI, and that you got to be mindful of the units you pick still. Because we'd only picked a couple of war elephants. We only needed the one. Because those other 2, they'll take too long to get there. Whereas horse archers, once we'd saw that they were stacking these guys up here, we'd either wait or we should have either waited or attacked. Well, no, we needed to switch to produce horse archers instead, maybe even whip them out if we were worried about the timings. But we did have just enough units, and that's always the amount of units that you want to be at. You'd rather have more than enough, than less than enough, but you want to have just the right amount. So yeah, so that's a good display there. And it's hard to tell with horse archers and attacking cities and all that sort of stuff at this level because your unit is probably going to die. So you have to kind of just learn how much strength you need, and because you don't know how much damage you'll do with your unit. Because it says like, oh, there's a 10% chance to win, but are you actually going to deal any damage to the enemy? And that takes a bit of getting used to. So when it's not a 1-for-1 trade, you have to kind of just get better experience at knowing how to attack. So yeah, so we'll pick the tech that we'll go for. We'll go for music. We'll do that music thing. We'll preemptively put in the Great Library, and we'll try and chop it out. We've trained a war elephant, and what we'll do here is we'll keep making war elephants because these are like our stable cities. And in this city we will produce a catapult. We'll use that city to make catapults. We've trained an archer in Paris, which is hooray. We want to like keep ourselves on the ball here for military. But what we might start doing is we might start using this place to build scientists to start trying to do an academy. Because we do need to switch out our civic. But I'm just getting the pre-builts done first. I'm just getting all these prompts out of the way. Alright guys, I'm going to call it there. Hope anyone who watches the video finds some entertainment value or some usefulness out of it. Before I go, I just want to see what the counter forces are appearing to look like. Okay, he hasn't really got many counter forces. And because he's only got the 2 cities, we could just like outproduce him now at this point. Every trade is a win for us because we just produce more. So yeah, and taking that city has actually put us at the top of the score because you get loads of points for controlling a wonder. The Temple of Artemis isn't the best, but the pyramids and the Mausoleum of Mausolus are like amazing. They're like really good top tier wonders. So yeah, see you guys.